Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Back with another Logan Loon video. Or I did change my channel name to Hoagie Sandwich, so call me either or. I don't really care. Doesn't affect me. I don't care. But today we're going to be doing a Veggietales character review. So we're going to be reviewing what I think if they are the top children of God. So children of God, top notch, which is just right below children of God. And then meh is like, I don't really care that much. They're all right. Goober, pretty bad. I probably don't really like them that much. And then super goober and slash hell, because it is at the bottom and hell is at the bottom. This is what I'm going to do. This. Okay, so the first character is Annie. And Annie, I don't think really appears all that much. So it looks like she's pretty forgettable. I wouldn't say hell. I'm just gonna say meh. No one that I can really remember. And the second one, Apollo Gourd. Apollo Gourd does show up in a couple things, I think. And Apollo Gourd does look pretty cool in his sumo wrestler attire. He's pulling the man bun, and I say shout out to Apollo Gourd for sticking to the man bun. Pretty cool. I say pretty top notch. We like Apollo Gourd. Archibald Asparagus. I don't even know how is that how you say it? How to pronounce
Archibald.
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 Archibald. Okay, well I think so. It's Archibald Asparagus. I never really understood how you're supposed to pronounce that. Archibald does appear in a couple of the Veggietales movies. I think he appears in Jonah and the Whale. Yeah, that one's a pretty good one. I do like his bow tie, his red bow tie, so it's pretty good. And he seems like a big believer in God, so let's go top notch for now. We'll see where we go after that. Bob the Tomato. He is the co-host of the Veggietales show. To me, he's usually pretty uptight, and he doesn't like to goof around.
As I was saying,
you see, we know that God's word is for everyone.
He's not the type of fella to go off script, but that's why Larry kind of balances him out. But he's pretty uptight. He kind of wants to be like the Mr. Rogers of the show. He's always trying to like tell you the morals, well, what you should be doing. You know, he's a pretty firm. I'd say he's a child of God, and I'm not saying that his uptightness is what makes him good and what puts him at the children of God. It's just he's a firm believer. So now we're getting to the villains, like the Larry Boy villains. This guy, I don't know, he's pretty forgettable. He's an Einstein looking mother effer. He's just like some weird goobery scientist guy that I don't think a lot of people really care about. And he's just so forgettable. I don't even remember the episode or movie that he was in. Hell. Hell. He goes to hell. Or Super Goober. Let's say Super Goober. The Fib, that one was a character that really did scare me.
You sort of look like candy.
no, really, it's spandex. It's quite bitter.
He was very scary. I was a pretty bad liar when I was younger, so that was a pretty scary one. But he's not like so bad. I mean, he did kind of like suck on Larry a little bit. And he's a liar, so it's pretty bad. But lying isn't the worst sin. Let's be honest. Lying is definitely not the worst sin. So we're gonna put him at goober. He's just kind of a goober. The Frankenstein Monster. I know he's supposed to be like an actor that comes over to Junior's house and tells him that he's not actually Einstein. Which I don't know. He's just kind of meh. I don't really care all that much. It's kind of just like a whatever situation. Okay, the next group. This is a duo. I think there's a couple duos in the Veggietales franchise or series or whatever. And this is Jimmy and Jerry Gourd. I do like them. They're a pretty good duo. I'd say they're pretty mean sometimes in some of the shows and movies. But also they're pretty funny. So Jimmy is the short orange one, and then Jerry is the taller one with some cake. I gotta say, they both got some. Yeah, they both got some cake. I really do like them as a duo. I think you can't really rate one by itself. You got to put them together. You got to rate them at the same time. And I don't know, they're pretty top notch. I do like those. They do some wrong, but at the same time, they can be forgiven. Junior kind of pisses me off with all the trouble he gets into. He lies. He does all the sins. Being a bad child. Being a bad boy. But we can't just send kids to hell. So I'm just going to put him in goober. Junior is pretty goobery. All right, the next one is Khalil. And he's pretty funny. I do like him. He's in the Jonah one. And I don't know if he does really anything really bad per se. He's pretty meh. He doesn't really do anything. All right, now we're at Larry, my personal favorite, the one I grew up and I look up to the most. Larry the Cucumber. I love Larry the Cucumber. You know what? Even though he like kind of distracts the point of the show, which is to, you know, tell children about God and Jesus and all that. He kind of goes off and he'll sing a little silly song or he'll do something else, and Bob really doesn't like that. But at the same time, we kind of need the silliness. We kind of need that. We need a balance, you know. But I think Larry really is he's a child of God. I gotta say, he is a child of God. And then Laura Carrot. Laura Carrot is also another one. In one of the things, she really just does not like her baby brother. She's being kind of an asshole to him, and he's just kind of a baby. But in the end, she does kind of redeem herself, so the baby doesn't die. Let's put her at meh. She's pretty meh. This is Lil P. Lil P is usually paired up with, what's his face? Percy Pea. So Percy P and Little P, or Lil P, are usually paired up together. They're another duo. Lil P, I gotta say, nothing against him, but he just seems like a goober. I don't know. He's just so little. He's so lil. He's kind of. I just feel like he's a goober. But I could change my mind. We can go back and change our minds whenever. And then Madame Blueberry, she's a pretty good person. Yeah, nothing super wrong, you know. I don't think I've really paid attention to her all that much, so she's goes into the meh category. Junior's parents, Mom and Dad Asparagus. They're pretty cringy sometimes, I gotta say. They're pretty cringy. Parents are kind of cringy sometimes. Junior thinks he still loves his parents, but you know, sometimes they do say some pretty cringy things. But they're just trying to look out for their kid, you know, trying to make sure he's not being a goober. But they did kind of make Junior turn out to be the way that he is. So we're gonna put them. Meh. They're probably not as bad as Junior. All right, next one we got Mother Weed. Mother Weed. Mother Weed was pretty goddamn scary, but she's got big old luscious lips. She got big old luscious lips. She's kidding. No. I would never. No, not a plant. Nah. No, I would. No. She got some cool glasses though, but she is pretty evil, so she can rot in hell. We got Mr. Lunt. Mr. Lunt is pretty funny. Kind of like Mr. Lunt. I like his nice golden tooth that he has. He's always pretty the one movie Pirates Who Don't Do Anything. His acting performance in that movie was pretty top notch. Is he a child of God? I think he does some little mischievous things on the side, so I wouldn't say he's a child of God, but he is definitely top notch. And this motherfucker, Mr. Nezzer. I don't really like Mr. Nezzer. I'll tell you that. Should he burn in hell? Probably not. But he is definitely a goober. He is at goober tier. He's very he's like one of the top goobers. Is he goobier? Goobier? Goobier. Is he goobier? Then Junior? Probably not. He's definitely a goober. And then Grape. Grape. He's older. But he is he's pretty top notch. He's got some nice swag. He's got the glasses. He's pulling the mustache. He's got the eyebrows, the top hat. It looks pretty good on him. He's at a good spot. He's at top notch. And this is Percy Pea. Percy Pea is, I think, about the same as but he's not. But that hat kind of makes him look a little bit gooberish. He's kind of a goober. I wouldn't say he's not that bad, but he's pretty goobery just because of the hat. Kind of makes him look stupid. Petunia Rhubarb. Petunia Rhubarb. Just because she has a stupid name, hell no. Don't like her. Who names their child Petunia Rhubarb? That's just my question. Just kidding. No, she's pretty meh. I'm not gonna make her burn in hell. That's mean. She's meh. She can chill at meh. And the next one is Qwerty. Qwerty is a computer that can do some stuff. Qwerty sits on the kitchen counter. I don't know why Qwerty's there, but all he does is he just reads the Bible verses off at the end, which is I guess he's doing a service, you know. But my own problem is that he just sits on, like, who puts their computer on the kitchen counter? If I'm completely honest with you, I'm just gonna go meh. And this one is on kind of the same line as Mother Weed. It is the rumor weed. She's not really that good of a person. She just spreads rumors like a mean ass. That's not really nice. And then we got Scooter. Scooter plays many roles. Not really a memorable character. So I'm just gonna say meh. The Bad Apple. The Bad Apple is pretty bad. The Bad Apple tries to find the things you love the most and get you into some trouble. So rot in hell, you bad apple. And then we got the peas. We got the two French peas. And I do like their little French accents. I think that it's really cool. And so I'm gonna put that at top notch just because they got cute little French accents. And then we got the peach. I don't give a shit about the peach. I don't really care. Pretty goober, probably not rotten hell, but I don't really care. Goliath. Goliath is pretty big. He's a big guy. All he really does is I don't know. He comes over and he's like,
Who wants to fight me?
okay, no one fight. I come back tomorrow. And then he leaves, and then he does it like 40 times. He waits like 40 days, and then suddenly Junior's like, okay, I'll finally fight you. I don't know, Judd. He's pretty stupid, but he is kind of maybe better than Junior. Gotta say. I mean, he is a big stupid pickle, and he does fall down in a stupid way. He gets a rock thrown at his head, and then he just kind of spins around and goes, Ugh! and then like falls face forward. So he's pretty stupid. Does he deserve to rot in hell? Maybe for fighting a child, but I don't know. I'm just gonna put him at Goober for now. And then we got Oscar the Polish Caterer. He is the polka king. Him and Larry get down. I don't know what's better. He's definitely a child of God. I gotta tell you that. He's definitely a child of God. Last but not least, we got the Scallions. The Scallions do a cool little jiggy. They do a cool little dance. I do like their dance moves. They get down, so they're pretty funny. I don't think it's funny that they chuck what's his face into the lion den, but then he has God on his side. But that was pretty shitty thing of them to do. But they are pretty good dancers, so I'm just gonna put them at Goober for now. I actually don't know. I don't know if I want to review. I don't know if I want to see if I want to change anything. I think the spot, I know we only got 3 in the Children of God. Larry Boy is as noble as you can get. He's a true child of God. He is always fighting these goobers and, trying to stop them from doing bad. So, yeah, not good. But, I think this wraps it for this video. If you guys would like me to do some more tier list videos, make sure to comment and say, hey, I'd like you to rate some people and tell me if they would burn in hell or if they are the glorious children of God. We do love Veggietales. But anyways, yes, that wraps it up for this video. Do not be a goober. Be top notch, and if not better. Thank you for watching.